Clout chasing, can't take it. A big girl in the making. Eating someone else making you supposed to be awakened. Clout chasing, me facing. Do anything to make it. Step on somebody else taking. Sound off to all the fakers. Clout chasing, he fake it. Some money when it taking. But see it like you fake it. You have it all there is. Clout chasing, me facing. Do anything to make it. Step on somebody else neck, but you supposed to be awakened. Sound off to all the haters. Sound off to all the fakers. Clout chasing, can't get it honest, so you take it. Stepping on someone else's head, cause we guess it. I don't stop moving the shit. Well, that's when I regress. They guess they get your taste. I don't stop moving the shit. Well, that's when I regress. They guess they get your taste. Sound off to all the haters. Sound off to all the fakers. Clout chasing, can't get it honest, so you take it. Stepping on someone else's head, go take it. Clout chasing, can't take it. Even someone else is taking, always taking, so we think that you have it. Clout chasing, me facing, will sell your soul to make it. A gay guy in the making, you supposed to be awakened. Sound off to all the haters. Sound off to all the fakers. So yeah, clout chasing, can't get it honest, so you take it. Stepping on someone else's head, go figure. Sound off to all the haters. Sound off to all the fakers. So yeah, clout chasing, can't get it honest, so you take it. Stepping on someone else's head, go figure. Sound off to all the haters. Sound off to all the fakers.
Yo, hello. Yo, it's K Paper Chase. Welcome to Soundoff. So I'm just give everybody a couple of minutes. If there's anybody that is here right now, just let me know. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get started here. All right, let me get it paused. So yeah, so I'm using StreamYard instead of using Zoom, and it's doing a whole lot better. So that's a good thing. All right, so give me 1 second. Let me just get everything straight here. All right, if there's anybody in the chat, maybe press a 1 if you can hear me in the chat. So give everybody a couple of minutes. I'm gonna get everything together on my end. I'm gonna start in about 5 minutes. All right, so welcome to Sound Off. Thanks for everybody joining us today. Really appreciate you being here. So thanks for joining. Hello, Marmar. I see you just logged in. Do me a favor. Let me know if you can hear me and if you hear an echo. If everything sounds good, then press the one for me. Okay, so you good. All right, you good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. All right, so I got my mod here. I'm gonna go ahead and get out this other page, out this Facebook page. We don't want no kind of echo here. All right, so yo, thanks for showing up. Thanks for coming. Welcome to Sound Off. Yeah, and I just had some stuff I wanted to talk about. Sort of what we did yesterday. Yesterday was sort of only like a test. I just wanted to do that yesterday, just to test out the waters. And I am using this new streaming service. So I do think this live stream is a whole lot better than the last stream. So that's a good thing. So yeah, let's talk about it. I wanted to bring this stuff up. Sometimes the stuff is kind of hard to talk about, especially in our community. As Black people, there's certain things that we kind of don't like talking about, don't like discussing. But hey, we need to talk about discussing because it's going on around us, and we need to just see what's going on. All right. So yeah, do that for me one more time, Marmar. If I am good to go, press that one. Nikki Dread, I see you, Nikki Dread. All right, I'm gonna have to give you some headphones because it's echo. Yeah, so I guess when you really start setting up the studio and stuff, it's always an echo. So I'm learning how to talk through this echo, shawty. Yeah, so thank you, Nikki Dread. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you came. So y'all tell me, did the link work all right this time? Hey, Frederica Adair. Hey, that's my white woman. The echo is not too bad. Okay, but you can hear the echo though. You're not supposed to be able to hear this echo though. No, we can't do the echo. Hold on one second, man. Let me um hold on one time because we don't want to echo. We got a real good show today, y'all. I think y'all gonna like this show. Okay, so stream preview can't be on the dashboard, so I can't be looking at myself on my Facebook page. All right. All right, so let me turn it off. Hold on a second. All right, so I got a turtle. So usually that's why I'm getting it set up. Oh, here it is right here. All right, I see what the issue was. I got a turtle, man. So the turtle's always going to the door. I let the turtle go outside and I kind of block it out on the carport in the back. And my turtle got away. So usually what'll happen is the turtle will come back or in a couple of days I see him, but it's been about 2 days and I haven't seen him. So I don't know if he's gone for good now or what's going on. But yeah, Frederica, the turtle is gone, but usually he comes back. So yeah, so let's get to it. Let's just do that one more time. I like that introduction part. You know what I'm saying? So let's just do the introduction one more time. I just want to say thanks for everybody for joining Sound Off. And let's get started. So let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about some issues today. And the name of the build is Clout Chasing Fake Gay and Bikers in Heels. So yeah, we got a we got a lot to unpack today. So we're gonna go ahead and start doing that. All right. So Let's look. So yesterday when we had the bill, we talked a little bit, and I just wanted to talk about. Remember, we had the thing about tossing the salad about the guy, and we were trying to figure out if that was something that is acceptable if a guy wanted his woman to do that to him, and would it be considered gay? And I think we decided that what happens in everybody's bedroom is, what I'm saying, pretty much their business. So we figured that out. So that's cool, and just wanted to just show some things as far as like the pictures. I think I showed the pictures, and it's clout chasing. So these people that are clout chasing, the question that I had is, are they just doing it just to chase clout, or are they really gay? Like, will a man wear a skirt just to clout chase, like just to get paid for it? Or if a man wears a skirt, does he automatically have some kind of disposition anyway, for being gay? So that was a question that I had, because we see it a lot. And we know that some people get paid for it. And we know that some people do anything just to get their start. Okay, so Marmar says they're just really gay. And I think that's what a lot of ladies say. I guess a lot of women would want to mess around a man that did that. They're really gay. What if it's a man that's trying to do something for his family? And see, and that's what I saw that too, Nikki Dre. They said that look, Nas is not gay for real. They say he's a plant. So they made him, he's really a straight dude. They got him to be gay, and they want him to be gay to make money. But my question is, if a guy does that to be money, does that make him gay? Marmar said, yes, that makes him gay. But what if he got money? What if he got a wife and kids and he's just trying to make some money? You know what I mean? Just to help his family. So what if it's one of them things? So that's just what I'd be wondering about. So we're gonna get into it a little bit more. We showed that that's the guy, 4 of them. Not gonna keep it on there too long. But that's the guy that was his wife or whatever was eating his ass. They got an OnlyFans page, and OnlyFans is a way that you can make some money. You can charge whatever you want to charge, make whatever kind of video that you want to make, and the people pay you for it. People will pay you for that. Okay, so it said Nikki Dredd seems like skirts for men are supposedly cool. Yeah, and that's something I'm gonna talk about too. Like, it's almost like it's a cool thing. A friend of mine the other day was like, gay people rule the world. And I just stopped and I thought about it a little bit. So I'm just wondering, are these people trying to be cool, or are they trying to be included in this group? And then you got to look at the way that gays and the LGBT community is protected today. It's like, damn, it's like they, you know what I'm saying, get just as much of protection as Black people do. So, maybe it's part of being in the group. Maybe they're trying to be cool. I don't know, but that's Lil Uzi Vert right there. And that's the diamond guy. I think that's the dude that put the diamond in his head. I think they sold him a planet, or he was trying to buy a planet too for a few $1 million. So so they're gonna take his money, and he'll have a planet somewhere on a piece of paper that that he can never go to. Okay, so Marmar says, oh, you love Uzi. You like Uzi. But Marmar, that's a little weird though, right? I mean, then the thing is, okay, here's my issue. If this is how you are, if this is how you really want to dress, if this is the real you, then it's all good, my brother. Do what you got to do. If that's really you, that's how you want to carry it. But just look at him, man. He just don't look happy. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like he, I mean, you look kind of crazy, man. And there go them boots. So if you notice, it's these same boots that we saw in the other one. See the red boots? Now he got the black boots, and both of them are doing questionable actions. So I'm just wondering, these boots a sign or something like that. And my bad. It is Leslie. So it's Leslie. So with the pronouns too. So we gotta get it with the pronouns. So his name is Leslie. All right. So little Leslie got them new boots. Got the hair, got the little dye in the back. What's that little edges is red? Well, it was red at first, but it grew out. I don't know. But that's Leslie. That's Leslie. Yeah, that's Leslie. So hey, Leslie, you know what I mean? What's up? We ain't mad at you, girl. Now this is Lil B. This is another dude. I was just going through it. I said I'm just gonna pull up some pictures. I'm just gonna take a look and just see. Now this looked like an old slave dress, dog. Like, I mean, come on, bro. This look like a slave dress, like a sundress, like he out in the field or something. Look, flat chest. It don't even look right for a man to be in the dress. It just don't look right, Nikki Dredd. Oh, Frederica said mullet. Nicky Drag can't see his face if he is happy. Maybe that boots are just the style now. Okay. He looks a mess. Yeah, I don't like that dress. I don't think that color's too good on him. No, don't like the dress. Hated it. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. Now this is my boy though. And see, and this is the thing. We got to be fair across the board, man. We can't let some people get away with it. If cross dressing is wrong, if we're gonna look at somebody suspect for cross dressing, we got to look at Andre 3000 the same way, man, because he's doing the same thing. I mean, some niggas it seem like they can get away with it a little bit more. You know what I mean? But he still got a dress on. I mean, I'm not judging him or nothing like that. Hey, dude, wear what you want to wear. I'm just trying to see, is it a bigger thing or something bigger than us? Like some kind of conspiracy or, what's really going on. And here go, what's the dude's name? Post Malone. Post Malone. Yeah, that's Post Malone. He got on his little Wizard of Oz, his little Dorothy dress. So, yeah, I mean, these dudes is wearing these dresses. And he seems very happy about it. I mean, it looks right at home. Got the stockings on, Hey. Okay, it says Young Thug wore a dress too. He did wear a dress. Yeah, and that was so obvious. I don't even think I got a picture of him because that was one of the first things that we saw. Yeah, so it's crazy. It's just really funny. So yeah, so that's my thing. How much of these people are into the hip hop? Are they doing it just for clout? But I don't know if they're doing it for clout because I don't know. Something tells me, and that's the crazy part because Andre can probably get away with it, but something tells me maybe that's why he can get away with it. But something tells me ain't nobody tell Andre to wear that dress. I think Andre wore that dress. Andre wanted to wear that dress. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really think. Why you might have some of these other people, these plants that came a little bit after him, like Lil Nas X and stuff. They might be got made to wear them or asked to wear them or manipulated or whatever. But I really do think that Andre wearing that because he want to wear it. That's his style, Nikki Dredd said Andre's dress is not really a dress. It reminds me of what they wear in Africa and Moses Malone's. Looks like a kilt dress. Okay, Nikki Dredd. So you meet a dude and he in a kilt dress. You gonna talk to him? I'm just wondering, because you're saying that, okay, if it's a dress like they wear in Africa, Andre is eccentric anyway. He is eccentric. And that's why I said if anybody can get away with it, he can probably get away with it just because I feel that he's eccentric and that he's been probably more authentic than the rest of these dudes with these dresses on. Said it kind of looks like the attire Muslims wear. It does. It does. He's not Muslim. But it does. It does. Now we got Pusha T. All right, so Pusha T, he is one of the old school rappers too. That's why I was looking at these dudes. These are old school dudes. Clipper T was with the Clips, actually from Virginia. So yeah, so here's Pusha T. You got on. Oh, now that's the kilt. Y'all talking about the kilt. All right, so here's the kilt right here that Pusha T got on. And he got on the sweater, looked like his auntie knitted for him. So just looking at him. Now, here's a picture with him. Now, he has on some kind of shoes. And this picture's from months ago. So before the red boots came. So he has some kind of boots or something on too. The black boots. And if you notice, he has one of his socks that got them stripes in. I wonder what that means. But you got to realize that a lot of this stuff is symbolism. So almost everything that these stars do, Hollywood people do, especially if it's on a picture or something like that, it's going to be some kind of symbolism. They're trying to tell you something, or either they're communicating with each other. This happens a lot. And so he has on his boots. I don't know what these big shoes are. He got on black socks all the way up, and he got the white rings right here. Then he has on a suit, it looks like, with some shorts. And he has, what the hell is that? That's a doggy bag. He's got a damn pocketbook shaped like a dog with all your favorite snacks. He got them Swiss cake rolls. He got honey buns. He got blow pops. He got everything in that pocketbook. And I wonder where he going, man. Where you going, Pusha T? Oh, maybe he got the work in the bag. No, I don't think it's working there this time. I think he going on another trip. You got some treats up in there. You got them good Twizzlers and them Starbursts and Skittles and stuff up in that bit. Yeah, Pusha T, man, it's crazy. And he was grinding, you know what I mean? I thought that was one of the few real ones back. Now, when I started seeing like Method Man and all these older dudes, LL Cool J and stuff, I know I'm gonna be done, man. I'm gonna be totally done. Because it's gotta stop somewhere. It's gotta stop somewhere. So yeah. So I was asking Nikki Dread, I was like, hey, yeah, would you do that? You know, as far as like messing with a dude that wore the dresses and stuff. And she said, not for me unless it's his culture. And yeah, that is literally a doggy bag. And like I said, it's probably full of treats. I don't know what he got in that doggy bag. I just want to jump on and take that doggy bag, just look at it like, dude, really? Wow. Okay. Hey, to each his own, Hey, do your thing, Pusher. Do what you do, bro. Do what you do. Frederica said, hell nah. You said, hell nah. Okay, so if the dude what if it had stuff that you need? What if he was the kind of dude that was like, whenever y'all go, you'd be like, dang, man, I forgot my I got my solution for my contacts. He's like, here you go, baby. Oh, I need a lighter. Here you go. He just got everything you need, That's a big bag. So you must have some stuff up in there. But yeah, I would love to know what's up in that bag. What's in that bag? What you got in that bag, brother? You can't explain some things when when you take a man home to your mother. Yeah, because how you gonna explain that? I guess this would just be one of them times when you said, hey baby, we're gonna meet my mom. So can you please not take the pocketbook? Can we just go ahead and you just dress normal just so we can meet my mom? You can leave it in the car. And as soon as we get back in the car, you can get your dog back. Yeah. Get your dog back, man. Yeah, so I'm not sure what he's doing right here. It looks like he's dancing. Maybe he's about to talk. Maybe he's about to talk some thug lyrics. Maybe he's about to talk about killing somebody. He just wanted to, you know what I mean, show his feminine side before he did that. I feel you. Hey, do your thing though. Push your teeth. Do your thing, man. Be yourself. Be yourself, my brother. Be yourself. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So Pusha T, this man, and he was grinding. So he was with the clips. He's making all this money. So is he doing it for money? Is he doing it for clout? I had somebody tell me that was like, they're just trying to support the gay community. I said, oh, yeah, that's just weird to me. So what y'all think? So y'all think somebody paid them? Y'all think somebody, maybe the man or somebody in the system or somebody with some kind of agenda say, hey, Pusha T, man, we want you to wear this dress. I'm gonna pay you $1 million. I want you to walk around with this. I'm gonna pay you to do this. And they're paying these dudes to do that? Or are these guys just going and saying, hey, I'm gonna wear a dress. Let's go to the store. I'm gonna buy a dress. I don't know. Y'all put it in the chat. Let me know. So, so I'm always thinking about stuff. So I said, okay, we got all these rappers doing this. Like, what is a number? So I did some research because I wanted to figure out, like, what is a number? Can we find a number or a way to kind of judge or maybe like quantify or see like how many people are how many people are gay? Like how many people are really like down with it for real? So that's what I was trying to figure out. You said Method Man would never. Yeah, but that's what I said, man. Yo, Frederica, I said that a lot of times. I be saying that too. Like, okay, I know something, but these dudes always fool me every single time, man. I just be like, Method Man would never, but I don't know. Never say never these days. I don't know. I hope he would never. Yeah, Method Man's my dude, man. But if he did, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I just say, do your thing, Method Man. Do your thing. They all have money, so some moms might not mind because they got money. I'm sure they get perks from fashion designers. I'm sure they do too. I'm sure they do. So yeah, so maybe Versace sent him a dress, was like, wear this dress. And maybe you'll wear it, maybe you won't. I do think it's an agenda to emasculate our black men. I do too. And we're gonna get into that later. I actually got a stream coming up, but there's so many parts, moving parts I'm trying to get together for it. I got some good stuff coming on there that's gonna prove that there is an agenda, and it's coming from so many different directions that it's really hard to tell sometimes because we're just getting bombarded with it, And Marmar said, I think they do it for attention. Now that's kind of segue. That's my segue into my next segment. Because that's what I want to say too. I want to know if y'all think that people can be gay for pay or they can just do it for attention. Do you think that I mean, for real. I mean, even in the barber shop, I mean, my homeboys, they'll play around a little bit, but it's just playing. It's like playing gay, So they might play around. Even the sports players, they might smack each other on the butt and kiss at each other. I mean, we see that all the time. Like I said, especially in the most masculine places like barbershops, locker rooms, and stuff like that. So me and my friend, we do it, it's like we just playing gay, you know. So, a lot of men play gay. I don't think that they're really gay, but they play gay. So, ladies, would you mind if you had a husband and he had his best friend to come around, they smack each other on the ass and stuff like that? Does that bother you? You know that's your man. He's not sleeping with the dude, but him and the dude play around. They just, you know what I'm saying? They just play gay. Is that a bad thing? Now, I know y'all not going to want the man to sleep with nobody else, because that is over the line. Because once you do something physical, I think that's what changes it. You can think whatever you want to think. But when you do the physical act, I think that's when you actually cross the line. You know what I'm saying? Keep Methical out of this. Methical. Methical. So yeah, it's really funny. So yeah, so I want numbers. I want to try to quantify this. I want to try to see like, okay, let's just break it down. I got to break it down. All right, so okay, so it's this guy, and he did a survey. His name was Kinsey, and Kinsey did a survey, and so he surveyed a block out of all the population, and he came up with something called the Kinsey scale. Now, this Kinsey scale is a scale that everybody falls on. So everybody falls between the numbers of 0 and 6 on the Kinsey scale as far as your sexuality. So if you look right here, then 0 is exclusively heterosexual, right? 1, all of these are varying bisexual responses. So you exclusively heterosexual if you're a 0. If you're a 1, then you're not exclusively heterosexual. Maybe you never even did nothing and messed around before. Maybe you thought about it. I don't know. These are the varying degrees. But I would just say 3, you would be totally bisexual, half and half. The further you go towards the 6, the more exclusively homosexual you are. The further you go towards 0, you are more exclusively heterosexual. And the entire population is going to fall under one of these numbers. So think about your number. I don't want to know your number. Keep that to yourself. But this is just a way of kind of quantifying it, just trying to catch some numbers. So if we look at it, then that means if there are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 7 different degrees. So that means that only 1/7 of the population is exclusively heterosexual, because only 1/7 would fall in this 0 category. Everyone else, the other 6/7 would have varying bisexual responses. So depending how far you are on the scale, I guess would be, how much more predisposition you are to have one of these things. And like Nikki Dredd was saying earlier, I was wondering if you say you're not even bisexual, never even, you're not going to do it. But what if you're a 1 and you see an agenda, or you see a rapper, or you see some of these things going on, or they talk to you in school? I'm wondering, is that enough to push you over to the scale to make you do something where you might not usually do it, because you might just be a 1 or a 2? So it is something to think about. And, the further you are on the scale, can you be influenced? Or is it something that you're just born with? Or are you, is it nature or is it nurture? Are you born like that? Or can you be kind of pushed to do it? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's hard, man. It's a lot. A lot of people have a lot of different perspectives about it. But I just want to try to break it down so we can make some sense and just see what we can figure out about it. All right, so let's see. Nothing wrong with men saying I love you to each other, but they're longtime friends, but smacking each other on the butt or playing gay is too much. Yeah, and men do say I love you to each other. Yeah, my brothers tell me they love me, cousins, but yeah, men do that now. Now that's something that's changing. So we are getting a lot better. Back in the day, a black dude ain't tell another black dude he loved him. So that is getting better. So I do see that. Smacking each other on the butt is playing gay too much. If your man play football and he in there wrestling, smacking each other in the locker room, you gonna tell that man not to smack his buddies on the locker room between championship games? Are you really gonna do that, Nikki Dredd? Because you know how that is. So is it okay for an athlete to do it? But me and my homies came wrestling playing here. But if I'm an athlete on the field, I can smack him on the ass. I'm just wondering, just trying to, put it in perspective. Because that's what they do. That's their culture. Marmar says, I think playing gay with words is okay, but touching other men is too much. Okay. Okay. And I see what you're saying. I get it. Yeah. Touching, yeah, that's the but people touch. I mean, I think it's just changing. I think that everything's changing and stuff that used to be considered gay or that you can't do, you can do it now. And that's just the time to change it. I remember back in the day, you would see women that would be holding hands and stuff and girls could get away with it. Still hasn't got to the point where men can get away with it. But, that's always been something that women did to each other and they got away with it. So, we'll just see how it turns out. Like I said, I'm trying to quantify stuff. So I still wasn't satisfied. I was still like, okay, so these are the different responses. What are the different levels of the different levels? Because I'm gonna end the show with a story that I went through. But before I do, let's go ahead and look at these levels. Let's see what this says. Frederica said, "We will never understand that sports spank as women. They don't think twice about it. Yeah, they really don't. I mean, dude, they even fondle each other in the locker room? I done seen some I'm telling you, but they go home to their wife. So maybe it's not, I don't know, maybe like brothers playing around. I don't know. I think it depends on the dude. It just depends on the man. I don't plan on having a professional football player, but a slap is the norm for football players, and they have football gear on. Okay, so that football gear, that pad, so you can't really feel no booty because it got a pad right there. You just grabbing that pad, right? It's just a pad. Okay. Okay, Nikki Dredd, I'm scared to cross the busy street, so I grab my friend's hands to cross. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, definitely. But a guy still wouldn't do that. So dudes still not in need to do that. So we wouldn't do that. Okay, so let's go back to the scale. So these are the varying bisexual responses. Unless you are a 0 right here, then it's some kind of bisexual response in you. Everybody can't be a 0. It's only 1/7 of the population. So let's move on. All right, so we talked about the sexual responses. I want to talk about actions. Yeah, like I said, this is our education. We need to know this and we need to be able to talk about this. I used to get stuff mixed up, like what is the drag queen or the transvestite or what is all right, we get that stuff mixed up. So let's learn today. You're going to learn today. All right. So this is Kenzie's 7-point scale. This man, Kenzie, he did a whole lot of research on this for years and decades. He did a lot of research and he came up with this. So if we look on this 7-point scale, these are the different scales as far as the behavior of the person. So not their sexuality, what they're thinking about. This is how they outwardly appear. Okay. So we see the 0, exclusively heterosexual behavior. 1 is incidental. 2 is more than incidental. 3 is equally heterosexual and homosexual behavior. 4 is more incidental, heterosexual behavior. 5 is incidental. And 6 is exclusively homosexual behavior. So these are the 6 things right here. That's it. So yeah, so I thought that was real interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh yeah, there's one more slide I want to show. Yeah, let me show y'all this slide too, because I still wasn't finished. I still wanted to see some more, because I still wanted to know if there's anything else. Because we have to understand this, man. We really do. Okay. So that's the 7-point scale. That's sort of like the other one that we just saw. It's sort of just like that. One more thing I want to take a look at. Oh, so yeah, so I was saying then it's like the levels, I guess the levels of how far you are in the process. So that's the last question I had, and it's just what I want to look at right here. So if we take a look, why is my screen doing this, man? But anyway, okay. So we take a look here. Wait a minute, man. No, hold up. No, I'm not doing that. Hold up. I want to show my whole screen. I'm gonna get this technology. We got to get this right. I'm just gonna get it right. Okay, so this is the scale of gender balance for men and women. All right, so let's look right here. Okay, so this is what I was worrying about. And this is what's going to lead us into this last little section right here. All right, yeah, and you're right about that. More Kinsey did do a lot, so we probably know what team he was on. Hey, yeah, everybody. So this is a scale of gender balance for men and women. So if we look right here, to the left is extreme masculinity, and to the right is extreme femininity. Yo, I need pictures and stuff. This really, really helps me figure it out. Okay. All right. So extreme masculinity. So on the very extreme masculine side, we would have the female transsexual. So a transsexual is someone who has already had the operation, and this female transsexual was a male but is now a female. It's a transsexual. They have female parts, the male parts are gone. Okay. Then we have the female transvestite. Female transvestite is somebody that is pre-op. So this female transvestite is living as a female, but they haven't had the operation to fully be a female. Okay. We have the masculine female homosexual. So those would be, the girls that they'll call them, the studs. They will call the girls studs. Then we have the gender normalcy in the middle. We have the effeminate male homosexual. So that's like the gay dude, you know what I'm saying? Then the male transvestite. Okay, so the male homosexual. Okay, a feminine dude. Okay, a real feminine dude would be a male homosexual. And the male transvestite. Oh yeah, a male transvestite would be somebody that dresses like a woman, right? A feminine male is an openly gay male. Male transvestite would be someone who dresses as a woman but still hasn't made the switch. And a male transsexual would be somebody that has made the switch, that has had the full operation. All right, so this is basically the scale of gender balance for the men and the women. So I got everybody's attention, right? All right, so this is the scale of balance right here. So I just said that to say there are different balances and there are different levels, just like there's different levels to everything, man. Some people may look a certain way and not necessarily be that way. So I understand, and it's not right to judge people. But sometimes when we're trying to make a judgment about somebody that we don't know, we have to judge them by what we see. So that's why I think a lot of the pronouns and the gender issues can become a problem if it gets out of hand too much. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Is my sound still good? Y'all put a 1 in the chat if you can still hear me. Let's make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, I see a 1. Okay. Frederick, you can still hear me. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about an experience that I had more and more. Okay, so good. I got my sound on. Just wanted to talk about an experience that I had. And we need to talk about this because a lot of stuff that, we don't know. We need to educate each other and talk about it. And it's just how we get past it. But we also need to make sure that we keep our common sense and we keeping our wits about us, because sometimes I think that this can be a distraction. This whole gender thing, LGBT, don't let it distract you. You know, keep your morals, still do what you do. Don't let it distract you and make you look at things like it's not. And sometimes I have a problem with the pretending. I don't want to pretend. If I meet somebody that obviously looks like a man, I don't want to have to call you a woman if you look like a man. So what I was going to talk about is I worked in this place. I worked in the call center, and I was a call center trainer. So we had new hire classes. I probably had about new hire class had about 20 people. So I was one of the trainers. So I had 20 people in my class. Now, before the class started, HR called me in and they were like, hey, we want to just let you know that we have someone that is a pre-op transsexual. He's going to be coming in and he's a transsexual. And you can't call him by his name. His name was John. Let's say his name was John. But you can't call him John. He wants you to call him Kathy. So I was like, he wants me to call him Kathy. And they explained to me, yes, because he's pre-op and a pre-op pre-op transvestite has to live for a year in the transvestite before they can get the surgery. So it was part of his thing was the year, and they hired him. So she was like, so just make sure, you know, we don't want to get in trouble with this guy. Make sure that you're calling him Kathy. So I was like, okay. So I was like, man, I got to call this dude Kathy. How does this dude look? So I didn't even know how he looked. So what we had to do is we had to go, and it was 2 other trainers. So it's this big conference room. And what we do is we stand at the top of the conference room and we call the people that are in our class. And as we call the people in the class, they come up and, you know, and once you get your 20 some people, you know, you take them to the classroom and we begin our training. It was a 6-week training class. So I was like, damn. I knew the name because I knew the name was John because the name on the paper was John, but they had marked it out and they had put Kathy beside the John. I was like, oh shit. I was like, no, I'm not. Yo, and then you got to realize a lot of younger people, this was a call center. It was kind of hood, you know what I mean? So I'm like, damn. So I decided to just call my last name of my people. So all my roles, I didn't call any first name. So just call everybody by the last name. So I was like, okay, call them by the last name. So it's cool. So the next day I went into HR again because they called me in there. They said, oh yeah, we gotta let you know that Kathy, you know, Kathy's going to be in the bathroom because we have to let Kathy use the bathroom. And since we don't have a unisexual bathroom that both sexes can go into, Kathy's going to have to use the bathroom, the women's bathroom. So I was like, okay. Yeah, they had told me that before then. All right. So anyway, we get to the part and I'm calling out the last name. So I'm expecting, you know, a little petite, you know, like a transvestite. So I called the last name. I was like, Jones. And this guy stepped up. Yo, this dude was like a biker dude. He was like 6'3". He had a beard. He had hair. He had on leather. He had on leather coat. He had on jeans, ripped jeans, and he had on high heel shoes. So I had Jones, and he walked up to the class with his high heel shoes. Everybody was just quiet. He walked up there with his high heel shoes. I was like, hey, welcome to the class, whatever. So I take him back to the class. Now, this was rough because you got to realize in a call center, it's all kinds of people in there. I mean, it was black dudes, white dudes. Anyway, there were guys in there that looked more feminine than he did, and they didn't demand to use the women's restroom. So that was really something hard to do. So if you can imagine what would happen, the class was like 6 weeks long, and he probably worked there for about a month before he got fired. But what he would do is he would use the bathroom. So he would be in the middle of the class, and this man would go use the bathroom. So girls would come running out of the bathroom, like, hey, there's a man in the bathroom, there's a man in the bathroom. And they didn't want to use the bathroom. They wouldn't feel comfortable using the bathroom. So he would come back in. This happened for like 3 weeks. So he would use the bathroom like 2 or 3 times a day, use the bathroom. So one day the girl followed him. She said, I'm going to follow him and see where he go. Do you know this man was going and he was using every single bathroom in the call center. So what he would do, he would go to one bathroom, use that bathroom, go to another bathroom and use that bathroom. So I feel like that was something that he was trying to do just to, all right, here's my thing. How do you really know if somebody is really gay? How do you know it? And that's my thing. Is he gay or is he a trans woman? And if he's a woman, that's what I'm saying. It just gets confusing. How do you know? How could anybody just say, hey, I'm pre-op. I got to want to be able to use the women's bathroom. Man looked like the man right on the screen. He was not feminine, didn't look like a woman. So imagine being a woman, you're in the bathroom and you got this guy in the bathroom that's using the bathroom. And not only that, you use the bathroom 3 or 4 times a day. So it was really difficult, and it got to the point where the females didn't want to use the bathroom. So I knew that's gonna get rid of them, but they just had to make sure they did it the right way. So I remember it was towards the end of class, so he got through about a month of class, and we had to come up, and he didn't really mess with me. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I treated him nice, but he ain't really mess with me. So I called him up to the front, and I would never call him Melissa, Kathy. I would never call him Kathy. I would always just call him by the last name. So we had some kind of project when everybody had to come up. I was like, damn, I have to say his name. I have to say his name. And I was like, Jones. So I never said the name. And I don't know the way I said it or whatever. When he came up to give his presentation, he was very nervous. He was shaking in them high heels. And sorry, I didn't mean to make you nervous, but dog, you making all these women nervous. You're in the bathroom 10 times a day, using the stalls, using the different bathrooms. So I kind of liked that I made him nervous because he had to stand in front of this black man. He had to tell me why he had to pass his class with his high heels on. And he was shaking in them heels, boy. I just thought that was funny because that's what he put our women through going in the bathroom. You won't use the men's bathroom, but you'll use the women's bathroom 10 times a day. You know what I mean? So it's just really funny. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to end with. And that's something that that's just why we just need to be mindful of this stuff. Because there's always going to be people that's just going to try to beat the system. You know, he might have not even been gay. He might not even been a transsexual. He just might have been a freak that was just in there, yo. Like a freak just in there just trying to do what he's trying to do, look at the women or whatever. And if you weren't a freak trying to do it, why are you going to all of the different bathrooms? Why are you doing so much? I mean, girls would come out of the bathroom screaming, they would come back in class like it's a man bathroom. Somebody called the police. I mean, it was a big deal. So, you know, it's just one of these things that I think that with anything, we have to make sure that we have discretion. If they want to be called Kathy, Nikki Dredd said called him Kathy, but that was a good way to get around it. Kathy does not belong in a woman's bathroom. It doesn't matter if they're 6 feet or 5 feet. I wouldn't feel comfortable. And yeah, and this man was a biker. But he had on high heels. He had on high heel shoes, like the career woman high heel shoes. Like he was just walking with, yeah, it was just really, really weird, really weird. But yeah, I called him up here. I was like, Jones, come on up here. Come on up here, man. I ain't saying man. I was like, come on up here. But I was talking to him like a man because he was big. He's a big 6'3" man. I was like, come on up here. And he was just shaking, trying to read his thing. I was like, yeah, you had the women shaking in that bathroom like that. You know what I mean? And that is scary, Frederica. It's scary. Nikki Dredd, you never know. He could be a man transitioning into a woman who still likes women. So yeah, so that's what I was talking about too. There's so many levels to it. It could be a man that's transitioned into a woman that's a lesbian gay man. So yeah, I met somebody like that. There was 2 people that we worked at. The guy was a guy trying to be a woman. And I think the woman tried to be. Anyway, both of them were transitioning, but they were together. So I was like, wow. So, you know, that's just like me saying, you know what? I'm a woman, but I'm a gay woman. You know what I mean? So it was like that. So, hey, I mean, you know, I guess, I mean, to each his own, to each his own. You know, we don't agree. We don't understand. And I'm not saying that I understand or that it's right or wrong, but I do understand that he was scaring people. And what I am saying is, regardless of what you feel in your heart or feel that you are, we need a better way to dealing with it so that, you know, people don't get, you know, freaked out by it. Frederica, I don't agree with transgender bathroom share. Could be too deceiving, right? Because what is this dude going to? And then you still got parts, so you still have a man parts. So you stand, maybe say, I don't know. It's just crazy. But like I said, all them girls screaming coming out of that bathroom, it was ridiculous. And it got to the point where no women wanted to use the bathroom. So for like 2 weeks, maybe, they didn't know that he was going to be in the bathroom. So they stopped using the bathroom. So we got this dude walking around, women scared to use the bathroom. It was just crazy, man. And we cannot let this movement get us to the point where we're doing this, where we're giving certain people or certain groups the invitation to like overdo stuff and to abuse their power. And that's my issue with it. Okay, Marmar said now he didn't need to go to the bathroom that many times. People take advantage of any and everything. Yeah, and I'm sure he was taking advantage of it. because when that girl followed him out, she said he went to all 3 bathrooms. I was like, there it is. So I always felt there's something funny about him. And like I said, I'm not going to try to be easy on him as far as the law. I'm going to call you what the law says, but I'm not going to overly talk to you, or I'm not going to try to be, you know what I'm saying, overly friendly when you scaring the shit out of everybody up in here. And them chicks was scared, man. They didn't know what was going on. They was really scared. Yeah, them shoes are made for walking, all right. Mm-hmm. Them high heels, the red pumps. Only women can be lesbians. Yeah, Nikki's red, but what if, that's what I said, what if the man say, hey, I'm really a woman? I'm really a woman. We're going to talk about this coming up too. They're having laws. Your boy Biden just signed a law into, but don't worry, Obama started the gay marriage. They used Obama for that. But anyway, Biden just said the thing too. If you have a 5-year-old and that 5-year-old says, Mama, I'm not a girl, I want to be a boy, you have to put that 5-year-old in counseling and get them that sex change that they want. And if you don't do it, the parent can be found liable. So now we're giving kids the authority to figure out their gender before they even turn 18. We're sexualizing the kids, and we're telling them, okay, you can be a girl at 5 years old. Not saying, wait till you get 18. Maybe it's a stage. No, we're going to let you do it right now at 5 o'clock. We're letting the kids do that. So that's a whole nother show. We're going to definitely get back on that subject. So, yeah, it's a lot. Who is this? Marmar. Sometimes masculine women and feminine men get together. It's weird. Yeah, they do. They do. Masculine women and feminine men. Hey, I guess it even out, huh? The enemy's public. Peace. Thank you for joining us today. Marmar. Most of the times, people who identify as trans aren't even really trans. They never got the full surgery done. They just throw on a wig and some heels and say they're trans. Right. And that's why one of the things why I wanted to have this up here, just so we would know the real difference, because trans is pre-op. So anybody that's a trans, they're living as the opposite sex, but they're still the sex that they were. So that's my question now. So if somebody if they're pre-op, if it's a male transvestite, you still have to say female because they're pre-op. So they're living as a female for their year before they make the surgery. Yeah. All right, the enemy's public. What you got, man? I'm not pretending with none of those weirdos. They should, a man on the men's bathroom, a woman's in the women's bathroom, and a question mark on the confused people's bathroom. Yeah, that's what I think, man. And then the thing is, it's just causing so much. So now a lot of these businesses, what they got to do, they got to go in there and actually make a separate bathroom. So my thing is, I just don't like, having to do all that, because it's just somebody saying, what if black people say, hey, man, we need a black bathroom, man. We need to have our own bathroom. You know what I mean? I just think it's just too much, man. So now they got to worry about different bathrooms. You got to worry about if it's a man or a woman. What if I got a little girl or a daughter or something? I don't want her in the bathroom with a man or a weirdo walking. Not a weirdo, but just somebody that's, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's still in the transition, somebody that would appear weird to them, that would scare them. You know what I mean? So it's just hard, man. It's one of them sticky situations, and it's one of those things that you really can't stop people from abusing it. So that's my theory. You can't stop it from abusing it. So that means that I could be able to walk in somewhere and say, you know what? I'm gonna be a woman. Just think about it. I'm walking in somewhere. I'm gonna be a woman, so I want to really use a woman's bathroom. And I just put on some high heel shoes and I walk around. Man wasn't effeminate. Not that you have to be effeminate. He was effeminate enough. He was like a biker dude. He walked around high heels. He was in all them ladies' bathrooms. He was looking at all that cootie. It was all up in the bathroom. So it's weird, man. Really, really weird. Like, I just thought it was really weird. And that's something that, we deal with. And it's crazy because this was, when did I work there? This was like 7 to 8 years ago. So now I can only imagine, like now, I'm sure it's probably a lot more going on. But just back then, it was like one of the first, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't as popular as it was now. It wasn't as prevalent. So I think that was one of the first encounters that I had at work with somebody that, I was actually knew about, that we had to make like concessions for. It's almost like, when you order hire a handicapped person at work and you have to make sure they got their, accommodation stuff. That's exactly how it was. And he made us do all those accommodations for this guy. Yeah. So I'm gonna drop the link. Hey, if anybody want to come up, you got something to say, you got opinions, you got some smoke for me. Hey, whatever you got, if you want to come up and say something, you can come on the show. You can have a voice, say what you got to say. Let me know your opinion. Let me know what you think. I'll put the link out there. Frederica said to get that trans shit. Okay, man, just put the toilet seat up when they go. Then put it back down. Right. Yeah. The women say they don't like that a lot. But something I have to tell women too. Women always say, you don't put it down on satin something. You have to look down before you sit. I mean, who just goes in the bathroom and just sits down? What if I was sitting on the toilet like that? You just sit down. You don't even look. You got to look before you sit down. But yeah, it is nice to keep the toilet seat dry. Always look before you sit because you don't want to sit on anything. All right. The enemy said a predatory man could pretend to be a trans and go into a bathroom and victimize a woman or a little girl. Exactly. And that's the thing that they were afraid of. And that's the thing that happened with the guy. So he would go in the bathroom and the women would literally come out there and run. We hear every day, it would be at least a couple of women screaming because they go to the bathroom. So, and it was something about, they couldn't tell everybody because of HIPAA regulations or something. He didn't want us to tell everybody, just the trainers and HR and the management knew, but he didn't want us to tell everybody. It was something like that. So, it's not like they had a meeting and Ted told all the ladies in the call center, hey, this guy might be in the bathroom. They couldn't do that. So they would just find out when he was in the bathroom 10 times a day. And this dude stayed in the bathroom. Like, dude, what are you doing? Yeah, and then I think something happened. He said he had a bladder problems. Man, it was so much drama. But that's when I was just like, yeah, I can see how this whole movement can be used for some bullshit, man. People can really use it for some bullshit. They can. And they do. Yeah, they do. They do, shawty. Yes, they could. And it's sick. Never let my little ones go to the bathroom alone until a certain age. And that's terrible, man. We shouldn't have to be like that. It's crazy. And then the thing is, too, the way they're sexualizing the kids. I don't like that at all because you're giving kids, you're sexualizing them. You're already making a kid to try to figure out whether they're gay or if they're straight. And then they're in the first grade learning what two boys do together, two girls. I mean, they're too young for that, man. I mean, they're giving them the gay family life before they did the regular family life. I don't think I got it until I was like in 5th or 6th grade or something. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. So it's just crazy to see, how these, this generation coming up is. Nikki Dre, would you say I have a son who doesn't pee on the seat or leave it up so it can be done? Oh, wow. You must have trained him real good. You trained him real good. Don't pee on the seat. No peeing on the seat. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. So, yeah. So it's hard out there, man. It's hard out there for anybody. And, and I know it's hard out there for these people that are, trying to forge their way and trying to be their self. And I say, hey, be yourself, be happy. But the thing is, don't try to make other people uncomfortable. Just like you want to be comfortable, everybody wants to be comfortable. So don't try to make people uncomfortable and don't try to use it as something. Just don't do too much with it. Do what you want to do. It was so many dudes, even little black dudes up in there, look just like females. You would look, you go, oh, is that a girl? They weren't trying to use the bathrooms. They weren't using women's bathrooms and stuff. So yeah, I just think in the wrong hands, this kind of thing could be very detrimental. So we got to watch our kids. Just make sure that we doing everything we can do. Make sure we teaching our kids right. You feel me? All right, so nobody hit the link. So nobody want to come up and talk to me. It's all good. Oh, don't be texting me. Oh, now you're texting. Oh, I'm sorry. I did. Yeah. All right. But yeah, I just want to say that. So, I want to thank y'all for joining today. Thank you for joining K Paper Chase. Hey, it was very cool. I enjoyed you all. And we got a dope show coming up. So hopefully I have a couple of guests. I got my boy OG Philly coming on. Also got my boy Key Norfolk coming on. They're going to be co-hosts for me. We're going to figure out when. And we're going to get it in, y'all. So I want to thank you for joining. And y'all have a good one.
Supposed to be awakened. Soundoff to all the haters. Soundoff to all the fakers. Stop chasing. Can't get it on the so you take it. Stepping on someone else's steps to make it. No shortcuts to the top. I've seen the game played right. We roll the dice, rolling twice, and it's a heavy fight. Soundoff, we're calling out the lies. In this house, the only stars to rise. If I else slept on today, I thought we were finishing breaking. Cast the boots on my house, man. Waking up on the supposed to be awakened. Today, in this concrete jungle, I will stumble, keeping it real without any fumble. Stand tall in the authenticity is grand. It's what the pretenders hold. We don't care. Eyes wide open. This is timeless. We're high so high, shining through the maze. Soundoff, raise your voice, let them know. Every step, let your real stuff show. Stop chasing. Your fans on the wheel, steering through the night. In the past, we ain't never losing sight. We rise above, took the fire in our soul, in the world's the cloud. It's all that we hold. The rooftops touch through the rain. No invitation, and the one to sing. Because we built not by what we take. Hustle and grow, not feel glad that the echoes glow. Come paths around the break, hearts go. In this ever for us, we both be true. Let your spirit lift and the bass go, yeah. Faces change, but the story's all the same. Chasing shadows in the sickle fame game. Genuine hearts prepaid our own way. In the glare of the spotlight, we won't sway. Let the beat ignite. You feel the beat ignite. In this jungle, our dreams say some of the echoes rise. We're authentic, calm precise. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. In the spotlight where shadows fall, we're rising up, entering the call. No masquerade, we bear our soul. Dancing to the rhythm, heart and soul. Raise it up, let your spirit soar. Feel the bass beat in your forehead. Neon flashes, we own the night. I choose the web and dynamite. Walking the tightrope with no fear in sight. With each step, our stories collide. In the city where the lights don't sleep, we thrive. Always like from the city, hustling through the chaos, making the mark. In this game, our legs leaving trails to spark. Turn it up, let the bass line flow. Feel the rhythm, let the real ones know. In this moment, it's our song. We rise to the top and the road is our throne. In every heartbeat beat, there's a silent bow. We take no shortcuts, just the here and now. I'm chasing mean face, do anything to make it. Step on somebody else's neck. But yeah, you're supposed to be awakened. Soundoff to all fakers. Stop chasing. Stop chasing. Can't get it on the so you take it. Stepping on someone else's head to make it. No shortcuts to the top. I've seen the game played right. We roll the dice, rolling twice. And it's a heavy fight. Soundoff, we calling out the lies. In this hustle, only stars to rise. Hell's left on today. I thought we were Phoenix and Reagan. Cast the boots and Mike Houseman. Waking up on the supposed to be awakened. Through the day. In this hot-free jungle, I won't stumble. Keeping it real, without any fumble. Stand tall, in the call, and sincerity is grand. This world of pretenders, oh, we don't care. Eyes wide open. This is ticklish. We're high so high, shining through the maze. Soundoff, raise your voice, let them know. Every step, let your real stuff show. Your band stabbers all we need some days. They can't win the fan, used to use them. You don't wanna pay way. You know these souls, some take it. Understood if this battery come with her, babe. Don't win, sorry, it's a hidden tree. Hands on the wheel, steering through the night. In the past, we ain't never losing sight. We rise above, took the fire in our soul, in the world's the cloud. It's all that we hold. The rooftops touch through the rain. No invitation, and the one to sing. Because we built not by what we take. Hustle and grow, not feel glad that the echoes glow. Come paths around the break, hearts go. In this ever for us, we both be true. Let your spirit lift and the bass go, yeah. Faces change, but the story's all the same. genuine hearts behave our own way. In the glare of the spotlight, we won't sway. Let the beat ignite. You feel the beat ignite. In this jungle, our dreams say some of the echoes rise. We're authentic, concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. In the spotlight where shadows fall, we're rising up, entering the call. No masquerade, we bear our soul, dancing to the rhythm, heart and cool. Raise it up, let your spirit soar. Feel the bass deep in your core. And the neon flashes, we own the night. I choose the web and dynamite. Walking the tightrope with no fear in sight. With each step, our stories collide. Rolling through the city, where the legends are made. Feel the rhythm in my veins like a serenade. You sail body till the day, line dreams in every light. One reaching higher in this endless flight. Some of the echoes rise. We're authentic, concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. Driving fast in fast lane lights to blur. Chasing dreams never broken back. The city lights painting our track. Voices united, a sisterhood smile. In this world of mass will ignite. We'll fly inside them. Sound off, break the ceiling wide. Feel the heartbeats, let them coincide. Shouts, echoes in the night air. In the fast pace, we stand aware. It's in the skin, the secret wings, rain to fall. And savor around the clouds, it's waiting for. The echoes rise, we're authentic, concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. The echoes rise, we're authentic, concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. The echoes rise, we're authentic, concretize. From the underground. Chasing mean things, do anything to make it. Step on somebody else's neck. But yeah, you're supposed to be awakened. To all fakers, stop chasing, stop chasing. Some can't get it under, so you take it. Stepping on someone else's steps to make it. No shortcuts to the top. I've seen the game played right. We roll the dice, rolling twice. And it's a heavy fight. Sound off, we're calling out the lies. In this house, the only stars you rise. If I held that thought today, I thought we were Phoenix and Reagan. Cast the boots of Mike Houseman. Waking up on the supposed to be awakened. Truth the day. In this concrete jungle, I won't stumble. Keeping it real, without any fumble. Stand tall in the call, authenticity is grand. This world of pretenders, oh, we don't care. Eyes wide open. This is timeless. We're high so high, shining through the maze. Sound off, raise your voice, let them know. Every step, let your real stuff show. Oh, stop chasing, stop chasing. Your band stabbers over me, some days. They can't win the fan, used to use them. On the wheel, steering through the night. In the past, they never losing sight. We rise above, set the fire in our soul. In the world to help, it's all that we hold. To rule shadows in the sick of fame game. Genuine hearts prepaid all night. In the glare of the spotlight, we won't spike it. Let the beat ignite. You will let the beat ignite. In this jungle, our dreams say some of the echoes rise. We're authenticity concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. In the spotlight where shadows fall, we're rising up, entering the call. No masquerade, we bear our soul. Dancing to the rhythm, heart and cool. Raise it up, let your spirit soar. Feel the bass deep in your core. And the neon flashes, we own the night. I choose the web and dynamite. Walking the tightrope with no fear in sight. With each step, our stories collide. Rolling through the city, where the legends are made. Feel the rhythm in my veins like a serenade. You stay our body till the daylight. Dreams in every light. One reaching higher in this endless flight. Some of the echoes rise. We're authenticity concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. Driving fast in fast lane lights to blur. Chasing dreams never broken back. The city lights painting our track. Voices united, a sisterhood. In this world of mass will ignite. We'll fly inside them. Sound off, break the ceiling wide. Feel the heartbeats, let them coincide. City shouts, echoes in the night air. In the fast pace, we stand aware. It's in the skin, secret wings, rain and fall. In favor and signs, it's waiting for. The echoes rise, we're authenticity concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. The echoes rise, we're authenticity concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. The echoes rise, we're authenticity concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. In the city town, voices lifted high. With a steady flow, floating on the floor. Breathing in the city song. Feel the bass in your heart. Neon flashes, we own the night. I choose the web and dynamite. I'm chasing mean things, do anything to make it. Step on somebody else's neck. But yeah, you're supposed to be awakened. Sound off for all haters. Sound off to all fakers. Stop chasing. Stop chasing. You can't get it on the so you take it. Stepping on someone else's steps to make it. No shortcuts to the top. I've seen a game played right. We roll the dice, rolling twice. And it's a heavy fight. Sound up, we're calling out the lies. In this house, the only stars to rise. If I else left on today, I thought we were Phoenix and Reagan. Cast the boots on my house, man. Waking up on the supposed to be awakened. Truth today, in this concrete jungle, I won't slumber, keeping it real without any fumble. Stand tall in the coffin, sincerity is grand. This world of pretenders, oh, we don't care. Eyes wide open, in this city place, we're high so high, shining through the maze. Sound off, raise your voice, let them know. Every step, let your real stuff show. Oh, hands on the wheel, steering through the night. In the past, we never losing sight. We rise above, took the fire in our soul, in the world to help. It's all that we hold. The rooftops top, screw through it. No invitation, in the run of the sing. Because we built up by what we take. Hustle and grow, nothing but glad that the edge comes slow. Car and paths are on the break, hearts go. In this effort for us, we both be true. Let your spirit lift and the bass go, yeah. Faces change, but the story's all the same. Chasing shadows in the sickle flame game. Genuine hearts prepaid our own way. In the clear of the spotlight, we won't sway. Let the beat ignite. You're real and the beat ignite. In this jungle, our dreams say some of the echoes rise. We're authentic, concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. In the spotlight where shadows fall, we're rising up, entering the call. No masquerade, we bear our soul. Dancing to the rhythm, heart and soul. Raise it up, let your spirit soar. Feel the bass beat in your core. And the neon flashes, we own the night. I choose the web and dynamite. Walking the tightrope with no fear in sight. With each step, our stories collide. Rolling through the city, where the legends are made. Feel the rhythm in my veins like a serenade. You say our body till the day, wine dreams in every light. We're reaching higher in this endless flight. Some of the echoes rise. We're authentic, concretize. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. Driving fast in fast lane like the blur. On the six, we bring the truth to light. Let's stand hand in hand, no break of pride. To every heartbeat, we find this time stride. In the heart of the beat, feel the rhythm, move your feet. Raise your voice, let the world know. And it's slow, our true colors glow. On these streets where stories intertwine, we pass queens with a spirit divine. The shine start to cry, our punches stack too wide. Open one up and spill on, taking two and now it's sleeping long. I'll be reading down the fire. If I held that thought today, I thought we could finish spinning breaking. Castles and Mike House man, waiting up on the supposed to be awakened. Truth the day, in this concrete jungle, I will stumble, keeping it real without any fumble. Stand tall in the coffin, sincerity is grand. This world of pretenders, oh, we don't care. Eyes wide open, this is timeless. We're high so high, shining through the maze. Sound off, raise your voice, let them know. Every step, let your real stuff show. Can't put the pay, you so use on me. Chase it. You don't wanna pay way. You know these souls, some take it. Unnecessary with this battery, come with her, babe. Don't know when it's always the hidden tree. Hands on the wheel, steering through the night. In the past, we never losing sight. We rise above, took the fire in our soul, in the world to help. It's all that we hold. The rooftops top, screw through it. No invitation, in the run of the sing. Because we built up by what we take. Hustle and grow, nothing but glad that the edge comes slow. Car and paths are on the break, hearts go. In this effort for us, we both be true. Let your spirit lift and the bass go, yeah. Chasing shadows in the sickle flame game. Genuine hearts prepaid our own way. In the clear of the spotlight, we won't sway. Let the beat ignite. You're real and the beat ignite. In this jungle, our dreams say some of the echoes rise. We're authentic, concretize. From the underground weapon, dynamite. Walking the tightrope with no fear in sight. With each step, our stories collide. Rolling through the city where the legends are made. Feel the rhythm in my face like a serenade. You stay our body till the day. Wine dreams in every light. We're reaching higher in this endless flight. Some of the echoes rise. We're authentic. Chasing me face to anything to make it. Step on somebody else's neck. But yeah, you're supposed to be awakened. Soundoff to all the haters. Soundoff to all the fakers. Stop chasing. Stop chasing. You can't get it under, so you take it. Stepping on someone else's steps to make it. No shortcuts to the top. I've seen the game played right. We roll the dice, rolling twice. But it's a heavy fight. Sound up, we're calling out the lies. In this house, the only stars to rise. If I else left on today, I thought we were finishing and breaking. Cast the boots on my house, man. Waking up on the supposed to be awakened. Truth the day. In this concrete jungle, I will stumble. Keeping it real, without any fumble. Stand tall, in the call, and sincerity is grand. This what the pretenders hold. We don't care. Eyes wide open. Eyes wide open. This is tickling. We're high so high. Shining through the maze. Sound off, raise your voice. Let them know. Every step, let your real stuff show. On the wheel, steering through the night. In the past, we never losing sight. We rise above, took the fire in our soul. In the world's the top, it's all that we hold. The rooftops touch through the rain. No invitation, in the run of the same. But the sweet milk, not by what we take. Hustle and grow, nothing else that the echoes flow. Climb paths around the break heart. So in this difficult odds, we both be true. Let your spirit the bass move, yeah. Faces change, but the story's all the same. Chasing shadows in the sickle fame game. Genuine hearts we paid our own way. In the glare of the spotlight, we won't sway. Let the beat ignite. You're real and the beat ignite. In this jungle, our dreams stay down. Some of the echoes rise. We're authentic, conquer size. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. In the spotlight where shadows fall, we're rising up, entering the call. No masquerade, we bear our soul. Dancing to the rhythm, heart and cool. Raise it up, let your spirit soar. Feel the bass deep in your core. And neon flashes, we own the night. I choose a weapon, dynamite. Walking the tightrope with no fear in sight. With each step, our stories collide. Rolling through the city where the legends are made. Feel the rhythm in my face like a serenade. You stay our body till the day. Wine dreams in every light. We're reaching higher in this endless flight. Some of the echoes rise. We're authentic, conquer size. From the underground to the highest height. Keep it real and zen in the light. Driving fast in fast lane like a blur. Chasing dreams never broken back. The city lights painting our trail. Voices united. heartbeats, let them coincide. City shouts, echoes in the night air. In the fast pace, we stand aware. It's an skin secret, wind drain the ball. In favor and the signs it's waiting for. The echoes rise, we're authentic, precise. From the underground to the highest height, keep it real and zen in the light. The echoes rise, we're authentic, precise. From the underground to the highest height, keep it real and zen in the light. The echoes rise, we're authentic, precise. From the underground to the highest height, keep it real and zen in the light. The echoes rise, they're authentic, precise. From the underground to the highest height, keep it real and zen in the light.